what I've discovered then in the research bar from what you're saying is that as children, we build a skill set in so many ways. So our brains are like computers, and we will file at the back of our subconscious how to deal with certain things. So whether it is making friends, whether it is cooking a certain way, or remember frying eggs. Remember the one man that we knew, he always made eggs a certain way, and there was no other way to make eggs. And not that any of that's wrong or right, it just is that we start building this skill set. And then the pressure of expecting to do it quickly and fast starts taking over, so that by the time you get to do drawing, or any form of art, actually, even with music, dance, and drama, and you've got to go back to the basics, and you almost got to reverse engineer and unravel the end result to know where to start from the beginning. So looking at that, because obviously you and I both worked with various types of people, from children to adults to people in colleges and university degrees and doctors and you name it. We've worked with loads of people from different backgrounds. And what I've noticed, and I'd like to hear from your side as well, is the fact that everybody expects themselves, like you've just said now, to almost have finished baking the cake within 5 minutes, and they're too scared to reverse engineer and start from the beginning, because if they start from the beginning, there would be a failure in some area or some sort.
Yeah. So what I have noticed is, and it's also human nature, when an art teacher demonstrates, okay, from A to Z, okay, that's how one should do it, okay, in order to get a skill. So I think as art teachers create an illusion that, geez, it looks so easy because of the years and years of experience. So I think the beginner expects it to be easy.
Okay. So we make it look easy, or artists out there make it look easy. And then obviously when you get to try it, you realize it actually isn't as easy as you assume, because putting a line on a piece of paper should in textbook be so easy.
And also, Justine, from an inspirational point of view, when you see someone who's able to paint and drawing in a beautiful way, you get inspired, but then getting back to reality comes along. So I suppose it's that play between fantasy and reality.
Yeah. And then also, I suppose then I mean, for you, I mean, you can say some of your students, but what I've noticed is then when the students are prepared to follow the steps, to practice or just implement certain things, and they grasp the technique because you've simplified and made it easy for them, then they sit there and they're shocked that they actually achieved something they never ever thought was possible. But in that process, what you have done is you have taken something that appears impossible, you've turned it into not possibility, but actualization, and you've figured out how to do it, and you've taught them how to do it. So it's almost like you haven't given them fish, you've taught them how to fish, and you've explained why and how to do it.